Welcome to Sadie's Corner. And for those of you who don't know, Sadie's my 1-year-old niece. She's not here at the moment, but I wanted to do a little deep dive into her toys and the clutter that can become overwhelming for her. Hey sitters, welcome back to another video. It is Lydia, thanks for joining me. In today's video, we're going to talk about toys and if they are cluttered, how that can be overwhelming for children who are younger. So if you don't know, my niece lives with us. Her name's Sadie. All of these are her toys. She's only a year old, and we talk about how toy clutter can be very overwhelming for kids her age. So we have some of her toys here. I'm going to go through it a little bit and talk about, one, how we play with it, and two, if they're not together, how that can be confusing for her. This is her favorite toy at the moment. They are gears. And they're very simple. They're bigger and chunkier so that she can hold on to them fine. She understands the concept of this game and of this toy, which is just to put the gears on and then they spin down, and then she pulls the stick off and they all spin onto the ground, and then she does it again. She understands this concept. So when she's playing, and kids are tornadoes, so toys go everywhere, she is able to find these pieces for this toy because she understands the concept. She knows that these toys don't go in here. She knows that the toys don't mix into anything else. They go on this stick with this game. However, that's not the case for all toys. She doesn't truly understand the concept of something like this, however. So this is a little farmhouse that my older sister got for her. And it is a toy that plays with smaller pieces, okay? So there are pieces to this game where if they're not with this house, with this farm, she doesn't understand that they go there. So for example, this is the little ladder that helps the people get to the second story. This is a tractor. The tractor goes with the farm. Does she understand that? Not quite yet, but if it is there, she understands and plays with it with this farm. There's hay that goes with it. There are, these are fences that if she can't put them together, but if they're put together for her and set up for her to play with, she does play with them. So things like that are important for her to understand. The other toys that go with this are like a little animal that sits on the eggs here, and hay. These pieces are very small. They're very thin, very small. If they get thrown into something like this, she's not going to find them, she's not going to look for them, and she's not going to understand that this goes with this. So what we do is that we keep a little bucket that all of these pieces go into, and they sit right next to the farm so that when we clean up, she understands that's where they go and that they play with this house. So when you pick up kids' toys, it is really important that you don't, this is my prime example, that it doesn't end up like this. There are so many things in here. If she looks at it, it gets overwhelming for her and she doesn't know what to do with it. So like there's a ball that doesn't go in there. There's toys that just don't go in this. What does go in it is like this slide, for example. And see, I can't even find the pieces. How am I supposed to expect her to find them and play with them if I can't even? So this is actually a water table. It's supposed to go outside, but she got it for Christmas and it's been too cold to actually use outside with the water in it. I know I'm from Florida. I know you guys are going to say it's not that cold. It is cold for us technically. So we've had it inside and it's become a catch-all. Like, for example, here is another piece of the farm. Does she know that? No. There's supposed to be people that go in this water table so that they go down the slide and they sit in this boat here, but I can't even find the people. I don't know where they are actually. So that they're probably somewhere in this bucket, which houses her blocks, right? So we try to keep things separate so that she understands this plays with this, that plays with this, that plays with that, and she doesn't get bored easily. If the pieces are not together and not played with correctly, you will see the attention span that they have with that toy decreases. If the toys are not here with this, she'll play with it for maybe a second because it does light up and does make noise. But if the pieces are not with it, the time span that she spends on this toy is very short, and she jumps around and bounces around. Whereas if all the pieces for the blocks are here and she spills that out, and that's the only thing that's out, she'll sit there for a little bit if we sit with her and build blocks. She gets it. She understands when it's together. So needless to say, we as a household do need to do some decluttering, but as well as put some toys away, do a toy rotation with her so she's not overwhelmed. But us as babysitters, when we are cleaning up, putting things back where they go. So instead of just dumping this into the bucket because there's room and there's space, putting it in a separate bucket so that the kids understand what plays with what, right? So that when we are done playing with the kiddos that we babysit for, everything goes back nice and neat, and they can play with it again when we leave correctly. So if toys have specific containers, making sure that you put those things back in the container specifically, like we have these birds and eggs, there's elephant numbers that go in this one, the shapes go back in this. So some of these things do have specific containers. This one didn't, so we dedicated a container to it. Our puzzles go back with all the puzzle pieces, so when she's ready to play with a puzzle, we don't know where this one went. So we've lost that one for good. But all of the puzzle pieces go back to the correct puzzles, and you can have the kids do this so that you can teach them how to put their toys away properly, so that when they go to play with them again, maybe when you're not there or as they get older, they know what goes with what. Because again, clutter can be confusing and overwhelming for kids at a young age. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.